Hello everyone, this is Carla and welcome back to the studio and thank you for joining me tonight. So I got my paper pumpkin kit in the mail today and I thought I would come on and open it up with you and then create one of each projects that are in this kit. This is the October Home for the Holidays kit. This particular kit will coordinate with next month, November's kit, Warm Wishes. Now, these are standalone kits, so you don't need both of them to create the projects, but they just coordinate together. So I'm going to open it up. Now, you will get an ink spot. So for this kit, we have Real Red, but I'm actually going to go ahead and bring in my full-size Real Red ink pad, and we'll just put that aside. It comes with a bottle of glitter glue. All the sets come with an exclusive photopolymer stamp set that even once you're done with the kit, you can use these for any bit of your paper crafting. And then when you're a first-time subscriber, in your kit, you will get an acrylic block like this. It does not come in every single kit, just for first-time subscribers. So you would just keep your block and you can use it for all your future kits. So all the kits come wrapped in some pretty tissue paper. Usually it's like a blue-green color, but for the special kits and holiday kits, they use the colored tissue paper. So we'll open this up and pull out our project, and we'll just set aside our tissue paper. So with your kit, it will come with a full color set of instructions, and you can see what the cards are going to look like when they're completed, and then they also have coordinating envelopes. I'll go ahead and open this up. So with paper pumpkin kits, you get everything that you need to complete the projects. You will get adhesive. The only thing you really need is a pair of scissors, because in the instructions there's actually a ruler that's printed on the inside of it. So let's just remove that, and then they also typically come with some glue dots as well. So here's our content, and then let's get our instructions. Put that aside. So the instructions will give you basically everything right here, step-by-step instructions, diagramming the punched out pieces, and the little solid dots here, that would be the glue dots, whereas the larger white pieces here would be your Stampin' Dimensionals. So it just gives you the layout of all the pieces you need for each of the cards, and then it'll show you what things need to be stamped and where to put the adhesive bits. And then here's the ruler that I mentioned before. On the back of this, it will also show you all the contents that are in the kit, what's included. Then it gives you the coordinating Stampin' Up! Colors, and then a couple of samples of other alternative projects that you can do with any leftover contents from the kit. And again, it gives you all the coordinating Stampin' Up! Colors, so if you wanted to create extra stuff, you know what colors are in these components. So let's get started with pulling out the pieces that we need for each card. Okay, so let's see what we need. Okay, so card number 1. See, first, let's go ahead and kind of separate these pieces here. Ooh, sparkly stuff. Okay, A lot of die cut pieces here. Kind of separate those. We have that. Probably add as a screen here. We have these houses. We have our envelopes. And then we have our card bases. So this kit creates a total of 8 cards, 4 of 2 different designs. So there's our one base, and then here's our other. So let's go ahead and see what pieces we need. We'll put our envelopes aside. So for our first card, for this one here, we'll need a card base. And then we will need this larger set of houses. And then we need some trees. So we need this double tree, one of these taller ones, and a smaller one. Okay, and then we need a label. And then we need one of these sparkly labels. That is just so pretty. Okay, so that is our pieces for our first card. And then for our second, we've got our card base. And then we have this set of houses, and don't need those. These are our larger ones. And we need one of these. And then we need another tag. And another sparkly tag. And it looks like we don't need any of these trees. Okay. So let's put our contents for card number 2 aside. And let's go ahead and open our instructions for card number 1. Paper pumpkin kits are perfect for your beginner stamper. Everything is included and all of the cutting and all that is done for you. So it's just following the colored instructions and assembling. So I'm bringing my block and we'll go ahead and we'll take care of all of our stamping. So for this one, they have Happy Holidays. Down there on our block, and then we'll stamp. Keep bringing our cards. So on our tag, bring in our ink, and we will stamp that. Okay. pretty font. Okay. And then I do have on the side here, I have my stamp and scrub. I'll go ahead and clean my stamp. Okay. Let's see. We'll bring in our card base. We'll fold and burnish that. Okay. And then for our larger background piece, it shows that they're using the Stampin' Dimensionals, and it even gives you the placement on where to put them. We have one up here, one here, one down the bottom. Yeah. And let's see. We have these. Looks like it goes on the very bottom here. Okay. We're just going to kind of line that up so it's even. Okay. Just like that. And then we're going to bring in our trees and our dimensionals again. We'll put one on our smaller one, and then two on our taller tree, and two on our double tree. Okay, so then our double tree, that will go over here. Then our larger tree will go in the middle. Like so. And then our smaller one over on this end here. Okay. And then for our greeting, we're going to put a couple of dimensionals on our stamped banner. And then for our glitter banner, we're going to add 2 glue dots, and I'll use my take your pick tool for that. And they got one on either end. So we'll go ahead and we'll take these off. Set aside. And then take the backings of our dimensionals off of our stamped greeting. Let's see. We will kind of put that over. Looks like it's a little It's like off on the top and bottom. It doesn't look like it's on there straight. And then we'll put this up the top here, like so. Press that down. And then in the kit, there is this glitter glue. And let's see where they show where that goes. Looks like they put it along the edge of the roof here, the top edge, to kind of give it some glistening snow. And down the side. It's the little touches. Right here on the roof. Yeah, it shows you the placement by this gray outline on on the roof of the buildings, or the houses actually. On the side here, and then on this last roof. And right. Okay. Think that it? I don't know if they got it on the tree, if they show it on the trees or not. I don't see it, but you certainly can add some onto the trees if you'd like. But it just adds a little bit of shimmer. So you just need to put this aside and let that completely dry. And I think I probably put my finger in this spot right here. So just add a little bit more. Okay. So that is the first card of our kit. Let's go ahead on to the second one. Okay, so for our second card, let's bring in our stamps and let's change out the Happy Holidays to Merry Christmas. Put that on our block. And then let's bring in our components. We'll go ahead and fold our card base. And we'll burnish that. Okay. And then on our label, we'll go ahead and we'll stamp that. Here in the middle. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and we'll put our dimensionals on it now. So like the last one, we'll put 2 on there. Put that aside. And then on our glittered piece, we will add 2 to this. Like so. And I'll actually go and take our banner and I'll put that on the top of it. Like so. We'll put that aside. And then so for this piece here, which is right up here, so you could see that, but this piece right here, the dimensional up at the top, corner, and then we have one down here. And one right here. And one right in here. Okay. So let's see, where is this one going? One. I think what you do is you layer these, you put this on the very bottom, and then this one will go right here. And go ahead and line this up to the bottom of the card. Stick that down. It'll work if you take the backings off. It may stick. And then we got this one. There we go. Okay, and then for our bottom layer, we have a dimensional up here, in this corner, up there, in the middle, and then 2 over here. Remove these backings. A lot of detail and layers with these cards. And then this will go right on at the bottom, right over the other layer like so. It kind of gives that card some dimension. Okay, and then we'll add our greeting at the bottom. Like so. And straight. Okay, and then we're going to bring in our glitter glue. And looks like for this one too, we're doing all of the rooftop. So hard to believe that, well, we're about 3/4 of the way into October and Christmas is like coming so fast. Mm. So now, if any, is a perfect time to start making your Christmas cards if that's what you like to do. I will admit that I'm really bad at it. I haven't even started doing any of my Christmas cards, and I typically would need like about 100 plus. So while I'm mentioning that, one of the things that I plan on doing in 2024 is having a Christmas card club. Now this would be an in-person event, and for those that desire to make their own Christmas cards, we would get together, and based on how many you want to do, in a 10-month time frame, you would make, you know, whatever amount of cards it was, whatever your total divided by 10. And each month you create that many cards. And by the time you hit November, you have all your holiday Christmas cards completed and done. And all you have to do is just fill them out and address the envelopes, and you can get them mailed out. So I plan to do that as an in-person, and then actually starting November 1st, I'm going to do something online where there's some on the base of these windows, where on the 1st of the month, I will create 2 Christmas cards, and that'll just be something that can give you a little inspiration in your card making. It'll be a combination where I'll use retired product and current product. Okay, over here, and then put some on this one. And again, you'll just want to set these aside so they can dry. Right in here. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, so we have both of our cards done. So here's our projects. Here's the sheet, and here, actually probably easier to see the cards. Actually, let's move the paper. Probably see it a lot better. Okay, so there's those 2 cards. And then here are the coordinating envelopes that go with them. And again, these kits create a total of 8 cards, 4 of each of these designs. And let's see, is there anything else about this kit? If you are a current subscriber, I believe it'll be another week or so on the Stampin' Up! Website. There should be refills to go with this. Now the refills typically will only contain like the paper components to it. It will not have an additional, like an additional stamp set and an ink spot. It may have a glitter glue, but I'm not 100% sure. So let me give you some info if this sounds like something that you may be interested in. Okay, so let's go ahead and move these out of the way and let them dry. Okay, so for our next month, this will be the November kit. The subscription period for it is October 11th through November 10th. This kit will be called Warm Wishes, and all the components that are in this particular kit will coordinate with these cards. There will also be an add-on to the this add-on is available now. These are you get 20 5x7 size card bases along with 20 coordinating envelopes, and the item number is 163985, and in US dollars it's 14. I will provide a link. I do have a link, info on here. I will provide this in the description of the video. So if you're interested in the add-on, this will take you to my online store to where you can order it. Now, for the kit itself for November, this will actually create boxes rather than cards. So there'll be 8 boxes for each of 2 designs. 4 of them will be 4¼ by 4¼ by 1½ inch size, and the others will be 4¼ by 3¾ by 1½ inch. It will contain one Mossy Meadow Stampin' Spot. There will be iridescent glitter accents on the paper, so instead of there being a bottle of glue, those iridescent elements will be right there on the paper for you. You'll get linen thread and then 8 clear food safe bags and 1 photopolymer stamp set. So again, to subscribe for this, you would have to do it by November 10th. And then on the 11th, that's when they process the payments, and then they would start shipping them out. Again, this has the same colors and kind of like design as what's in the cards. And here's info regarding the kit. So you have 2 options. You can do a month-to-month subscription. For this one, you can pause and or cancel at any time. You just in order to receive, pause, or cancel that month's kit, you would need to do it by the 10th of each month. So there is a link to subscribe. It'll take you directly to the Paper Pumpkin website, and then you have another option where you can purchase a 1, 3, 6, or 12-month prepaid subscription. For this, after you place the order, you will receive a code via email to redeem your subscription at paperpumpkin.com. To purchase, you can do that through my online store. And then here I have the item numbers, what the price is, and then I'll have the link that will take you to it. So that's it for this month's Paper Pumpkin. I will be back next month with the Warm Wishes kit, and I'll go through and create the 2 boxes that are in this kit. And I'm thinking of also getting the card kits as well, the card kit add-on, so then that way you can see these cards. Again, these are a 5x7 size, so they're larger. So this would be perfect if you were giving somebody like a neighbor or a coworker or a friend, a little gift inside this box, this would be perfect as a card that you can give along with it. So I thank you for joining me for in putting this kit together, and I will see you again next month. Bye bye.